So, this is for those who have missed any assignments or work from the beginning of Unit 2, Revolutions, Atlantic Revolutions. Here are your essential questions. I just want to guide you back to these questions because they will ground you in understanding what the unit's all about. We started off by asking when, if ever, should you challenge authority? Thinking about why do people revolt? Why do people start revolutions? We're getting into, as of yesterday, we're getting into what is the relationship between violence and liberation. Yesterday being the first day of hybrid for some of you. And three, what do you do after the revolution? Please do not be annoyed if you hear these questions asked to you multiple times because your answers should develop and grow as we grow in this unit. Now, first things that have been due. Now, with Mr. Lopez, you did a map scavenger hunt along with a timeline scavenger hunt. The document for that scavenger hunt and where you submit it is in Schoology under October 13th. And it should say scavenger hunt map timeline. We're going to go back. Now, after you have submitted your scavenger hunt, you also should have annotated these documents A, B, C, and D, and you would annotate them by saying, what do you see? What does it make you think? And what does it mean? You annotate by highlighting the title. You could either click this plus sign over here, or you could right click and go to comment and write your comment about what annotations you have. The reason you're doing this is so that you do not mess up the formatting with your source pack so everything looks the same and the pages stay the same. You also are doing the same annotation style for documents E, F, and G. Obviously, instead of saying like what you see, even though there's an image right here which you could think about, really just say what does the document make you think and what does it mean for what revolution that it's talking about. I would also ask myself, what do documents E, F, and G all have in common when we think about that question? Why, when, if ever, should you challenge authority? All right, now this reading right here, it can be used to do the gallery walk that Mr. Lopez did with you all. The gallery walk also has slides in that October 13th folder. Now, where do we complete our gallery walk? Let's scroll down to the bottom of our source pack where we see our concept map. Now, you should be filling in every header that you find in the reading or in the slides, and you should also be writing what the historical circumstances of Atlantic revolutions are, what the significance of why we're learning this, and what enduring issues apply to this unit and their definitions and explanations for why they apply. This is graded, and so is your vocabulary sheet. Your vocabulary sheet is a little altered. You should be providing the definition. You should provide a visual representation or maybe like an emoji because it's small and it fits. If you have an image that you find on like Google Images, make sure you shrink it so it's big enough to fit in the boxes, and then write the word in a sentence. You can see that I gave you an exemplar with this word agency. You must complete all words in the vocab sheet. So this is graded, the vocab sheet. Your concept map gallery walk is graded, and your scavenger hunt is also graded. Now, the next set of prep work that is due is your Enlightenment Revolutionary Ideas prep work. Now, this is fairly short. All you're doing is reading pages 9 and 10, and you are answering these 3 CFU questions. You are answering them by highlighting the answer, similar to when you annotate, and commenting why you chose that answer, including textual evidence to back up that explanation. There are 3 of these CFUs, 1 here on page 9, and 2 here on page 10. 1 here and 1 here that continues on to the next column of the page. The last thing that you should be aware of is that we did a lesson on documents E and F, where we compared the struggle of poor Frenchmen to the struggle of enslaved Africans in Saint-Domingue, which is now Haiti, and we asked ourselves, what is the difference between the purpose and the audience of documents E and document F? Please reach out to me when you get to this part in the video to see how you can make up this work and where you can submit it. Again, the 3 assignments that are in this source pack, which is your vocab sheet, your concept map gallery walk, and your scavenger hunt, and your prep work with the CFUs on pages 9 and 10, you can do all of that in your source pack. The scavenger hunt must be done in Schoology in that October 13th slide. All right, y'all. See you soon.